And today we're going to use this here stuff mostly, sort of, kind of. Okay. Our base. Oh, hey y'all. APG Jamie here. Jumping right in. Our base is an envelope, depending on how you pronounce it, that we got in Happy Mail, as is a lot of that stuff. Not all of it, but a lot of it. Some of it is some paper. I'm trying to organize on my paper, so oh, y'all, we should never have opened that box. Anyways, I found a stack of paper. It looks like mulberry paper. Some of it's got texture on it. I don't know where it came from. I've had it a long time. And we will be unhappily surprised by it later in this video. Later. Yeah. Anyways, so we're just gluing along, and we want to keep our window. It's an envelope, a window, envelope, whatever. And we want to keep that, so we're just pretending like we know what we're doing and cutting around pieces and stuff like that. Make it pretty. I am happy with this project. It had its moments, or I had my moments. Yeah, one or the other. Vice versa. Versy vicey. Pretty doop. Anyway, we're going on. This is my second attempt at this voiceover, by the way. So I said the most interesting, the most entertaining stuff during the first one that you don't get to hear. Because operator error, the record button, which can be important if you're trying to record a voiceover, failed to be initiated. So that's a glitter paper, obviously. Well, maybe not obviously, but it's a glitter paper. And surprisingly enough, the glitter is staying attached to that paper. Weird. Can't imagine how that happened, but it mostly did. I would say 98.1% stayed attached to the paper, which is a good thing, y'all. In my book, that's a very good thing. And I'm happy, and I'm trying to, put different, repeat the paper over here, repeat the paper. I don't have much though, because the most of that one that I'm currently using, the purpley pinkly one, oh, so pretty, was an envelope itself, was a big O envelope. I say big O, it was big envelope, large, larger than an invitation size envelope. Maybe it was an invitation. Anyway, but I am limited on to how much of that I have. So I'm trying to keep the biggest part for an internal journal. Internal journal? That's a new name I just made up. Internal journal. So because this bottom one I want to flip up, I'm taking out a sliver of a triangle so that it will fold up a little bit more easier, better. Sort of fold up better. It won't be put in quite so much of a bind. And today, as I've gone back and looked at this completed project, there's an oxymoron for you. I'm thinking I may even just totally cut that flap off, because I might. I don't know. So gluing down different sections that for whatever reason were unglued or torn apart or whatever they were, and trimming up other bits and suches. And that green mottledy, marbly looking one is a spray painted cardstock. I will do my best to link in the description box below and in the upper right hand corner, otherwise known as iCards, information cards, to the video wherein we made said spray painted papers. Now, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I would not rush out to buy spray paints for that project. But if you should happen to have various colors of spray paints around your location and you feel so inclined to use them, go ahead and give that technique a try, because you can get a lot of very interesting papers. Okay. Any hoots. Moving along. So I found a pair of scissors in my scissor stash over there that looked a lot like the ones they may have used when they made said piece of Happy Mail. Did I say some of this is Happy Mail? Some of it's Happy Mail. And I'm using a sienna ink because I thought that was the color. And then I end up using a rose madder, and both of them together was a perfect match. So there we go. Serendipitous, y'all. Serendipity being my word of the year. And it is just showing up all over the place. It's amazing. It is serendipitous. So we're going to attach this on our little flippy floppy thing. And basically that's what we're doing. I've got, that's a cut and dry foam. It's just like the stuff, the ink pad inside your ink pads. Okay, unless you have a sponge one. Anyway, I like it. Except now it's got, well, it doesn't do so well anymore on account of, I think it had wet glue on it at one time. So we're actually going to get rid of that one and get out a different one and re-ink it up. But I don't show it on camera. So why did I even bring it up? I don't know. Something to talk about. Something to hear myself say. You know how I am. Musical interlude. Just a musical interlude for you, for me, for we. Musical interlude. It seemed like it was time for that, because we haven't done that in forever, mostly. There are other clips of musical interludes on this here YouTube channel, APG Jamie. That's me. I've been known to sing it in public. For instance, I did it at the at a Fort Worth museum. Did it at the Houston Cistern. Say that, it's hard to say. I've done it at the Jones Jones Hall in downtown Houston. Y'all, you just never know when I might break out in a musical interlude, because sometimes timing is appropriate for that. And even if it's not, it's fun, right? Okay, so we're gluteing along. I know it's very exciting, very riveting stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. Putting glue everywhere. Oh, we're going to put the purple paper on there. That's the paper that disappoints me later. Oh, it's pretty. Don't misunderstand me. It's pretty. Pretty bleedy is what it is. pretty bleedy. Who knew? I told you it was a stack of old papers I found. I've got more of it. Not necessarily all of it being the same color there. You know, looked like it came in all packaged together. Anyway, I need to put a note on it saying, caution, may bleed. We found that out the hard way. So it's going to flip-floppy this way and that way. And what are we doing here? Oh, we're going to glue this. We're going to glue that purple paper inside our spray painted cardstock, which itself was okay. It was later on when we do other stuff that it ended up not being quite as okay. I mean, yeah, in the end, it's just okay. Just okay? Yeah, just okay. Because just okay happens. But I sure was happy, and just happy to be using these treasures. And, you know, people are good. I believe it. That's my story. Anywho, did you ever get happy mail and you're not quite sure what to do with it? Put it in a pile behind you and hang on to it, because the project may come up. But if it's really something you don't really think you'll ever use, in my opinion, once someone mails something to you, it becomes yours. Okay? Use it how you like, and if you can't use it, share it with someone else who might. That's what I say. Pass it along to someone who might. Because the whole point is to use it and share our art around the world, y'all. How amazing is that? You know, that we can do that. Of course, the post office is about to price us out of sharing, isn't it? Oh, man. Gracious. They're trying to price themselves out of business, I think. All the digital stuff going on. And I don't know. Maybe they don't really want to work after all. Y'all. I'm just talking to hear myself talking, don't you know? Anywho, let's see. Only 20 more hours to go in this video. Not really. Oh, that's going to be 2 pockets, y'all. Well, the envelope part is the pocket, and then when we glue it to our spray painted cardstock, it's going to make another pocket. So it's 2 pockets. Cool. Well, we make a thumb notch. Using a circle punch to make a thumb notch. Or it could just be a hole punch, depending, you know, on if you make the complete circle or not. It's going to leave a hole in the paper. I want to cover that up. So we have this little piece of turquoisey. Oh, it's pretty. And I don't think it bled. Of course, I didn't do a super wet test on it. So maybe it bleeds too. I don't know. I don't even know where it came from. I know I said that before, but it's kind of got me curious. Had it a long time. I know I said that once or twice already. May say it again. Could happen. So we're going along. Yeah, that's nice. Look how that just flip-flops up there like it. Yeah, baby. Now what? I do that a lot, y'all. When I'm arting. Flying by the seat of my pants. I'm like, now what? Intuitive arting. That's what it is. You can't really teach it. Although you can sort of, you know, explain how you go about it. So you get out stuff that makes you happy together, okay? And then you start using it. And you don't necessarily know why you like something or you don't like something with everything else. It just works out that way. I know, I can't even explain it, can I? Nope. So now that's a belly band. It's not a pocket because it's open on both ends, so it's a belly band, or both sides. Excuse me. Belly band. See, I'm showing you. And there's 2 pockets down there. 1 and 2. Even though I only put 1 in one thing. Because it's important that you see all these pockets. It's an important video feature, y'all. It's like inking. You need to see how to do it. It's important to know that kind of thing. So this is going to be our pocket. Okay. Gluing it on, carefully matching and lining everything up so nothing is twisted in the end. It's perfect. Serendipity, y'all. We're going to clamp it all on there because it's trying to puff back up. I don't know what was up with that. And really, by the time I get all those clips on there, that art glitter glue is already set and it's doing its thing. But we're clamping away anyhow. We're just going to keep on clamping. Okay. Ta-da. We've turned this other envelope. It was an envelope. And we've turned it into a little journal. We used graph paper cut down to approximate same size as the envelope, outside of the envelope. It's a single piece of paper. Anyway, we're going to use the long arm staplers, Texas size staplers, what I like to call is my Texas stapler. And when you do that, you want to put your staples so that the closed side, the pretty side, is on the outside of the journal, and the spiky ends fold up on the inside of the journal. And you do typically want to go back and check and make sure that those ends do get tucked in, because otherwise it'll scratch you and or poke you or scratch up other stuff. And you know, I didn't get it quite in there perfectly straight, but it's perfectly straight enough. Okay, see, still folds up, still looks good. Yep, still makes me happy. Poking them down, just making sure. Yep, okay. Now what? Oh, let's use one of these butterflies. These came from CB. I remember where these came from. Oh, it's perfect right there. And I'm going to get the bone folder. It's not a real bone. And I'm going to make sure I got it all squished down in there. And hopefully that adhesive does not turn loose. Okay, because I really don't want to glue it. Maybe I won't. So now we're trying on these diamond flowers because I thought, well, I want to use those too, but they just didn't work, so I don't use them. Okay, we're on the downside of the video, y'all. Appreciate you hanging in there with me. I appreciate sharing studio space with y'all. You encourage me so much, and I hope I encourage you too. Okay, even on days when I'm not so full of it. Excitement, that is. So here we go, flippy floppy time. So that I glued down a cluster on the inside using heavy gloss gel, and because it was so wet for so long, it made the purple paper bleed. That is a paper clip made at a previous time. And here's our little belly band. The gold splotch you see up on that upper part is me trying to cover up where the purple bled through. Disappointing. Love that cluster though. Look at that. Look at the little journal. How cute. Cute, cute, cute. And here's our envelope. And it's got little journaling cards that all came in Happy Mail. I see that. Pocket 1. Pocket 2. Y'all. We already saw our belly band saw. And here comes this pocket down here. And I happen to have had an ATC that was pretty good matcherino. So that's in one side of the pocket. There's another pocket, but I didn't put anything in it because, you know, flip-flopping it up. We're going to close it with that little paper clip. Keeps that flap from flopping down. It's got charms on it. Ta-da! Ta-da! Photo montage! Y'all, Use your Happy Meals. If you're not going to use it, share with somebody else who might. You have my permission. As if you needed it. Cute stuff, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of you. You know what to do. Look at that glitter paper. So glittery. Y'all. Journaling cards that won't never be journaled on. Thanks for watching. And happy arting, y'all. Happy man.